Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWargaming.com, here with another Ravaged Star campaign update. It's March 14th. We are a week and a half away from Adepticon, which is crazy. We are super busy prepping for it because we're going to be having a big booth there. Ravaged Star will be represented there. We have demo games that we're going to be doing. We'll be selling some more Veil Touch that we still have left over from the first campaign. It's the last stuff that we have. And we are also going to be selling Steel Spectres there because we are printing tons of physical starter sets and army sets so that you guys can get your hands on them. For those of you that don't have 3D printers, to be able to print the STLs yourself. At the same time, we are working towards a Kickstarter so that we can do more of the Steel Spectres. Part of that is to help with the ongoing issue of raising funds while you're waiting for a campaign to end. It's interesting enough, this week I've had a really interesting guest here that I've been filming Ravaged Star with all week long. His name is Tony, but better known as Lower Class Hero. If you are in the Ravaged Star Discord servers at all, then you've probably seen that name before. He's definitely our top contributor in there. There's tons of really good contributors, but he's really contributed a lot. He's made the point system, he's made the army builder, he's made the tabletop simulator plugin, and more. And this week we filmed together, we did a lot of play testing, we finalized a lot of the Steel Spectre rules. They still need play testing, but I mean finalize them to the point where now they're really ready for a ton of real play testing, like really getting into a lot of games and getting feedback and just doing minor tweaks here and there. And I feel really good about it. It was an incredible week, and we made a lot of progress in that. We also went through the other factions as well, especially the Amari and the Gorkog, and did a bunch of adjustments in there and things that needed to be adjusted. And so I really feel like it just feels right. The game feels good. And the one thing that I've noticed for me, and this might sound strange, is that as I've been playing the games now, I've been playing the game and enjoying the game and not just overanalyzing everything. I don't know if you've ever developed a game before, but I can tell you that when you play it, you don't experience it the same way as other people because you're constantly wondering, was that overpowered? Was that underpowered? Is that the way I want it to work? Do I need to change it? And I've been finding now that we're at this point that I'm playing the games and I'm just enjoying myself. We've made some changes to the core rules as well. The major one being getting rid of detachments and just letting you build your army however you want. And that's just worked out so well. It just feels right. So I'm very excited for it. Now I know you're probably here, excuse me, got something in my throat. I know you're probably here for manufacturing updates as well. I wish I had some. We're trying to get some updates from the factory to see where they are at. So hopefully by next week, I will have some updates for you, but unfortunately we don't. So we have nothing other than what they've last said, which is that things would be going out in May of this year. I really hope that's the case. I hate these delays. I know you do too, because it affects you guys a lot. It affects us because for us, it's the issue of ongoing revenue generation so that we can keep developing this game. Because we can't really do our next major thing with Ravaged Star until this one is done. And we still have Wave 2 to go after this as well. So I feel your pain. I hope that you are being patient with us because we're doing our best to get everything done. Making sure that the rule book and the unit cards are ready for them to print and everything else like that. And that's not me trying to blame the manufacturers or anything. I'm just trying to keep you up to date as to what's going on as we go through it. So to help with the capital raising and the revenue generation, that is always an issue with crowdfunding because you go so long between raising capital and raising money. We are going to be doing the Kickstarter for Steel Spectres. It'll be in pre-launch pretty soon. But there is a sign up. So if you are interested in that, if you want to help us out and support us, then that is a great way to do it. An absolutely fantastic way. It's probably the best way is to back that Kickstarter. So I'll put a link in the description of this video or on the GameFound, wherever you happen to be watching this, so that you can go and put your email address in there and receive updates as to when that Kickstarter will be going live and all the details. I can tell you I've already worked out the pledges and the army sets and really trying to keep the prices that are good for you guys, but still generate enough profit for us to be able to continue developing this game. Because I really think Ravaged Star has a lot of potential. And a big thank you to everybody who is going to be helping us demo it at Adepticon. If you would like to help demo, we could still use some more volunteers. If you are going to be at Adepticon, even if you can just help for an hour. If you even haven't played the game, that's okay. We can give you a quick demo yourself. because the game is really easy to learn, and what we're demoing is not the deep stuff. It's just like some really simple things to kind of give people a taste for what the game is like. So if you're interested in that, then please contact me, Matthew@miniwargaming.com, and we'll work that out. So like I said, we could still use a few more people to really make sure we have the demo tables covered at all times so that anybody who's coming. Last year we were swamped at the booth, just absolutely busy. So I know we could use the extra help. We're bringing extra employees and making sure we have that. So, you know, extra demoers on the other side as well would be great. So that's like the biggest thing right there. We got a lot of extra videos for you this week because I've been filming so much, not just with Tony, but in previous weeks with other people as well. We've posted not one, but well, by tomorrow it'll be 3 Ravaged Star battle reports this week alone. So on Thursday, we posted 2. We posted one on the Mini Wargaming YouTube channel, and then another one on the Ravaged Star YouTube channel. That's right, we have a fledgling new YouTube channel for Ravaged Star. If you go to youtube.com/Ravaged Star, then you'll see there's only a few videos on there right now, including this one. But we've put our first battle report there. So the idea is that we're going to try to film more battle reports, but they're not all going to go on the main channel because there's a lot of stuff going on the main Mini Wargaming channel. So we'll have the space for Ravaged Star, but when we have more than we need, then we'll put the extra ones on the Ravaged Star channel as well. So if you're interested in more of the behind the scenes stuff of Ravaged Star, then the YouTube channel is a great way to do that, as well as a Discord server as well. Whatever. I've already put 2 videos on there besides the Ravaged Star battle report. We have 2 videos with Lower Class Hero, one discussing some of the changes we made to Steel Spectres and and it was right before we started playtesting them this week. And the other one really digging deep into how we go through things and determine what needs rules changes and what doesn't, and maybe it just needs points changes instead. And there's a lot of really good philosophy in there if you are interested in game development yourself, or if you're just interested to see what it looks like behind the scenes, then that's a really good discussion video. It's the kind of video, it's like a podcast where, yeah, you can see us, but you don't have to really watch us. Just turn it on and listen while you paint or do something else. But that's available right there as well. So I'll put links below. So that's all I have for today. Like I said, I want to get you manufacturing updates because that's obviously what you guys are really interested in. And I totally get that. And I'm anxious. I'm stupidly anxious for this all to come out. I want that book in my hands. I want the boxes in my hands. I want to see it go to retail. I want to then get ready for our next release and really knock this out of the park and make Ravaged Star a very popular game. And I think that we can do that over the next while, especially because of all the wonderful help that you've done. So if you are looking to help support us on an ongoing basis, then Steel Spectre Kickstarter is a great way to do that. Also, we're still open for late pledges, just up until a certain point. We have some excess order that we did, so we could still sell off that stock, and that'll help to generate the revenue we need in order to keep funding development of newer stuff for Ravaged Star as well. So I hope that is a good enough update for you this week. I can't tell you just how excited I am, and I hope that shows. So I'm Matthew from Mini Wargaming. Thanks for watching. Happy Wargaming.